This is Sparta!
We are here for this Techflow Northumberland FA Senior Cup semi-final replay between Blyth Spartans and Ashington AFC. It is Johnny Hall alongside Spartan Senior Press Officer Mark Carr. The full 90 minutes and possibly beyond to come. There's a lot of bodies waiting in that 6-yard box, more yellow shirts than there seems to be black and white, but no danger whatsoever as this ball comes swinging in. It's going to be cleared by Nathan Buddle, but only as far as Carl Downey. Downey tries to have a strike across goal. It's going to be hit by Glenn Taylor. It's a great save from Conor Grant and then cleared off the line by Ian Watson. Looks back inside here for Blandford. Blandford will try and play a ball across here for Lance McGlen. McGlen will try and help the ball on here for Carson. David Carson looking to get the better of Ian Watson. Will look to swing across in. Instead he goes low into the feet of Mark Walton. Walton will just leave the ball here for Kyle Downey. Downey will try and dink a ball nicely into the feet of Andrew Johnson. Johnson with the flick, and Ashington take the lead. A great goal from Ashington, a great team goal.
Yeah, it's a great finish from Johnson, isn't it? It's nice and calm. Grant's come out to try and narrow the angle, but what a ball through to him, you have to say. Inch perfect, plenty of backspin on it. It's a great finish.
Conor Grant will clear this goal kick long. It's going to be headed on by David Mullen into the feet of Dan Maguire. Maguire goes down, the goalkeeper goes down. That's a penalty.
Is he off here?
It's an interesting decision. Just a yellow card for Carl Dryden. The Spartans have a chance to equalise from the penalty spots. Dale lines up the ball. It's Dale against Dryden, and he's put it over the bar. Buddle with the header into Robinson. Robinson leaves it for Hooks. Hooks across here for Ian Watson.
I think Maguire-Horner's coming on here.
Watson looking to ping a ball forward, looking for Dan Maguire. Maguire will win the header. He'll get onto his own back path, leave it here for Damon Mullen. Straight in the hands of Dryden, who parries and claims at the second attempt.
Yeah, great save. He's parried it and then, pounced on the loose ball.
Johnson gets away from Ryan Cummings. Bit of space for him to run down this left-hand side onto his right.
He's got an overlap as
Johnson has the overlap, but he just has to leave it for himself. Instead, he plays it through to Blandford. Blandford with a chance to put a decent cross in. Taylor's there! McGlen will take the throw. Looking up the line, header from Walton into the feet here of Kyle Oliver. Oliver will look to put a cross across goal. It's great for Johnson. Johnson will win the header, will leave it to Mark Walton. It's a great save from Conor Grant.
Yeah, Conor Grant's been in wonderful form recently. That's just another example. It's a great save, isn't it?
And then Buddle's going to clear this ball up the line for David Mullen. Mullen does well to bring the ball into control. Tries to flick it on here. The header's won by Robinson. Then for Dan Maguire on the edge of the box. Maguire lays it into Hooks' path. Hooks tries to ping a ball out for Dale. It's an incredible ball. If Dale can bring it under control, and he can, he finds himself in space on this right hand side. Looks to take on his man. He skips inside. Looks to try and get away from Ryan Cummings of all people. Dale will have a strike across goal. It's going to be cleared off the line and out for the first corner of the second half. It looks as though his game might be over. The ball's going to be flicked in. Headed! Nathan Buddle in the end. And Spartans are level.
That was a great free kick from Paul Robinson. Just needs a flick, and what a header from Nathan Buddle.
Which Watson's going to take, looking for Horner. His first touch of the game, it's held it back for Watson. It helps down here for Neil Hooks. Hooks in a bit of space, he's going to drive it, goal. Leaves it here for Louis Horner. Horner with the strike, and a straight in the hands of Dryden. Robinson will swing that corner, it's going right into the middle. Bodies fell, but Ash Davis has to strike across goal. It's cleared off the line, helped in by Horner for Davis again! Spartans have turned this game on its head.
Yeah, what a finish that is. Couldn't hit it any harder, could he? It's a great pullback to him, and Ash Davis is just absolutely wellied that, and there's no denying that was going in.
I tell you what, he almost broke the net. Thrown out by Blandford. Blandford looking for Johnson, but Cummings is looking to put him under pressure. And Johnson's just away from Cummings easily. He's looking inside. His player's overlooking. It's a great ball here, looking for Kyle Downey. Downey does well to bring the ball under control. Swinging decent cross in. It's going to be headed for Mark Walton, but the flag's gone up for offside. Johnson will try and swing across in. Let's go to the far post for Taylor. Watson misses the header. Back as far as McGlen. McGlen running up the line. We'll skip past the challenge from Ash Davis and put a decent cross in. It's going to be headed from Taylor! And Ashington are level. It's Glenn Taylor.
Yeah, it's a great cross in, isn't it, from McGlen, and it's a really good header from Taylor.
19 minutes or so left to go, and we could be headed to extra time. And Watson will look to return this ball.
That could be a
Plays
great
it across
ball.
here, looking for Paul Robinson. Robinson brings the ball under control well, leaves it for Robbie Dale on the edge of the box. Spartans will look to put them under pressure again, onto his right. Dale
it's penalty!
Penalty!
Oh, definite penalty.
Dale goes down under the challenge.
Outstanding from Robbie Dale there.
It is Damon Mullen who's going to take this penalty. Robbie Dale can't even look. It's Mullen up against Carl Dryden to give Blyth Spartans the lead. And he has driven into the roof of the net, and Spartans take the lead for the second time in this game with 15 minutes to go.
Now that is how you take a penalty. That's a great penalty. Keeper goes the right way, but he's never got a chance, and this topsy-turvy game has swung another way now, hasn't it? It's been a great game, great advert for Northumberland football, and good advert for this competition as well.
Referee checks his watch, and there goes the full-time whistle. It will be Blyth Spartans against Newcastle United under-21s in the Northumberland Senior Cup final at St James's Park in 2 weeks' time.
Right, Tom, through to a final, but put through the ringer a bit there.
Yeah, I think it was the game of two styles, wasn't it? You had the style that we try to play a bit football, and the Northern League long ball, you know, and it was causing a lot of problems. Taylor was excellent and Johnson was superb, you know, but we had a bit of trouble dealing with the long balls, but we managed a bit, and when we started to play, we could have been 5 or 6 at the end. Like.
Probably best that you don't say word for word what was said at half time, but what was said in the dressing room, because there seemed to be a reaction.
It was tempo, you know. I was watching the game from upstairs, and we were matching their tempo when we wanted them to match our tempo, and we knew if we just got our tempo up there, they couldn't get anywhere near it, you know. And there was times in the game when they were just flagging, you know, and that's because we play high tempo every week. Northern League, it's a strong league. They've got some excellent footballers. It's a bit more direct. And you know, once we get the ball down and play with a good tempo, there's not many teams in our league, never mind teams from the Northern League, you know.
It's been a long season, but a relatively successful one. But you must be delighted for yourself, Colin, and the players to have a final at St James's to look forward to.
Yeah, we said at half time, you won nothing. You know, if we finish 8th for us, or 9th or 8th, or where we're going to finish, it's a bad season, you know. I know for everybody else it's a great season, but for us it's a bad season. The club shouldn't be in that position, you know. And to get rewarded with a cup final is excellent for the lads, and the hard work that the lads have put in for the club, you know.
Right, Ash, obviously last year missed out on a final with Whitley Bay, just on the climbs, but today into a final with Spartans.
Yeah, chuffed about it, to be honest. As you see, I was in Australia last year when Whitley got beat off Ashington, which is, funnily enough, who we've just beat. I'm looking forward to going there with Blyth. I know we're playing Newcastle, so we'll probably scoring as underdogs, but just a big good experience for me.
So you came on when in the first half when Wearmouth got injured, but really made an impact and grabbed yourself a goal. Yeah,
I like to think, you know, whether I come on, whether I start, whether I come on, I'm a bit of an impact player, you know, I've got a bit of pace, a bit of power about us. Some people have been saying, you know, put him on last 10 when everyone's tired, and that's where he's really going to shine, so I'm just glad to get on, glad for the lads to win and top it off with goals. Spot on.
At full time, the atmosphere in the dressing room, how was that?
Well, Buddle, Butts and Busted, I think they're still on the ceiling. I think someone's gone out and get them off, but we're all buzzing in there. We knew we wanted something from the season, we wanted some kind of playoffs, or we wanted some kind of silverware. People are saying we've had a good season by, you know, just outside the playoffs and not winning anything, but we want to go and win at St James's Park.